Welcome to the readathon where I lie to myself and make goals that are unattainable, but still try anyway. And I stayed up way too late last night. I went to bed at like 2 a.m. I'm really dumb. But the good thing is, part of that staying up late was me getting a lot of reading done. This bad boy. I am now on page 454. So I think I read like 150 pages yesterday or close to. So I'm feeling like pretty wicked awesome. I also decided to reward myself by playing some Sims last night. So I had like my lap desk and I was playing Sims on my laptop in bed, which was really fun. And I only played until my laptop died because I didn't bring my charger. And I thought that would just be a good like placeholder to be like, go to sleep. But the thing is, I was looking into getting my celebrity sim, who's like, I named after myself. It's just me living vicariously through the Sims. But they're like, big celebrity house is like really not functional and kind of ugly. So I was looking at different like houses on the gallery and like some of them were good, but like I couldn't find something exactly I wanted because I wanted it to be like luxe but modern with a pool. So I've started building one. Building houses on The Sims is not my forte. Like I can build them, but I doubt anyone would like look at a house and be like, wow, what an amazing house, because it's just not how it is. So yeah, I did that. Then I like spent some time on my phone like reading BuzzFeed articles, and then I just had to wipe out. I was planning on telling you this last night, but I just had to sleep, you guys. I had to sleep. So I am making tea. I'm gonna drink some more Akamath, probably play some more Sims today. But I do have work today and I want to go in early to print off some sheet music. I hope I can smash through the rest of Akamath today, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so things are about to go down in Akamath. The moment we've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen, the spring court has made a reappearance with Lucian. No Tamlin, no surprises there. Oh, this will go well, won't it? Won't it just? But yeah, just in general, I haven't updated you about like what I think of the book as I'm reading it. But like, look, I'm starting to like Rysand more. So Rysand more. But like, I still think he's a bit of a dickhead. But like, a lot of his dickheadness is for a purpose, whether it's to distract her and keep her like alive. And when it counts, he's actually really respectful. We had that like steamy scene where she had to pretend to be his plaything. And like, oh boy, how inappropriate that they would just like heavy pet and grind in front of a whole room of people. But you know, he was so kind. He's like, look, I'm so sorry, I didn't want to do that to you, and like, it doesn't have to mean anything. And I just feel like these two are tiptoeing around the fact that they both want each other so much that I'm like, can you guys just get to it already? What are you waiting for? Have that conversation. But at the same time, like, I understand they're both still kind of damaged, and as sad as it is, it's kind of nice to learn about like what he's going through, to understand him a bit more, why he does the things he does. And like, now Freya is going through this whole like guilt that she's already like wanting to move on after Tamlin, and I'm just like, sweetheart. And I get that when you've been through something, you feel guilty for being happy because you feel like you're not giving that person their due, which is dumb, but like, I understand it. So let's read. Hi, kitty. That was my little Kiki. She'll probably join me on the couch soon because I have food. Okay, it is 12:24. I've been doing some hardcore reading, and look how close I am, you guys. Look how close. I'm on page 572, so I think I have about like 60-ish pages left, something like that. And so I'm pretty chuffed. Things going pretty well. They've mated up, but those friggin' queens did betray them, and there was the attack on Valaris, but they beat them. But how did they get into the shields? Was it just because they knew where it was they could get through? Or was it because of those like magic nullifying chains? I don't know, but either way, oh boy. Okay, it's about 1:30 in the afternoon. 1:30? Yes, 1:30. I've just made myself some like nifty little pizzas on wraps. I think they look pretty good. I'm pretty stoked. And I'm playing Sims, so even though it died last night, it has still like remembered what I was doing. So I've kept kind of like the terrain from one of the other thingamajigs it gave me. And so I've just made this like garden with stairs and fountains and stuff. And then I really wanted the pool like overlooking. I wish I could make it like an infinity pool, but I don't think I can. So I'm thinking I've got pool, we've got a little like patio deck, I'm gonna have a kitchen, and then I think the wings off will be like bedrooms, bathrooms, hobby rooms, study, that kind of thing. And hopefully like I can put like a shared living space in there as well. I'll see how it goes. I'll probably ask my sister for advice because she's a bit more interior designy than I am. Like yeah, even like the landscaping, like it still feels kind of bare. And I don't really know what to do because like I don't want to fill every square with flowers. I will have to leave for work soon, so I probably won't finish Akamath before I go, unfortunately. But I think I can finish it tonight. And depending how tired I am, I might start reading a Shakespeare play. But I'll probably start on A Court of Wings and Ruin like immediately after, because that's how we go. Day 15/16. It's 3 AM and I regret because I'm past tired. But the good news is that I finished this. So I actually finished this, I'm gonna say, on the 15th. Because I had to quickly edit my vlog for week 2 to make space on my card, which was very annoying, and I only like did that like midnight onwards, which was really dumb. But so yes, Akamath, that end, I thought the bond was actually gone, and I was like, no, Tamlin, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him. And oh my god, of course Elaine had to mate Bond. Sorry. Had to mate Bond with Lucian. And it looked like Cassian was bonding to Nesta. Unless it was just like some promise thing. And like, I understand they don't like fairies and they want a normal life. But I feel like everyone overreacted. Like, you know, it sucks it was against their will and everything, but I'm like, but that's cool though, you get to be immortal. And look, I know there are drawbacks. I've read enough fiction about immortality to know it's not good. But at the same time, like, I feel like, you know, it could have been worse. They could have killed them. But, like, you know, that's debatable. That's debatable if it's worse or better. But yeah, she's gonna be a spy now and I can't wait. I'm kind of worried that in this last book that Talon's going to start redeeming himself and then she's going to feel bad. But like, we're not saying he needs to die, but like he needs to be stopped. He needs to be stopped. So technically I've started this, I'm on like page 2 because I started reading it as like it was exporting. And yeah, my voice is getting pretty hoarse. Great. My total page count is 1,503, so that's really cool. Also, I'm concerned because this is even longer than Akamath, which is good for like meaty, juicy goodness. And also we get to see from Rhysand's paws, which is cool. But just for reader thought it's a very long book. So I want to pick up something else, but I also don't want it to be too similar. And I've been reading a lot of like high fantasy lately, so it's a dangerous game because I don't know what it's going to be about till I read it, at least in detail. I don't know, it's just funny watching back as well some of my like thoughts and plans for Elliot that I'm like, you a liar. Welcome to the readathon where I lie to myself and make goals that are unattainable, but still try anyway. That's basically what this is. But, you know, I've been over this. I always start off like, yeah, but like I gotta be realistic. I cannot and will not devote like 10 hours a day to reading. I would not like reading if I did it 24/7. And it's kind of why I don't do the reading sprints either, because I'm like still not 100% sure how they work, because it's just like kind of a weird concept to me. Also, like, they never seem to be in my time zone, so screw that. But yeah, just like, this is enough stress, let alone like 20 minutes. God, how many pages can you read? I'm like, look, 20 at the most, but probably less. Also, I managed to get this cheeky doggy to sleep on my bed. Usually she won't come on her own, but I came and gave her a cuddle and plopped her on my bed, and plop she has stayed. She has stayed plopped this whole time. Okay, good morning. It is the 16th, 11 AM. I've just been like fussing about this morning, but I've got my breakfast, got my tea, and Cold Wings and Ruin, which I did only read like a few pages, not much at all. And because it is a monster, it's like 700 pages, I do want to start Shadow and Bone today as well, but I might read a bit of Aqua first. Hi guys, so it is 2:20. I'm gonna go out to do some shopping and get me some food for lunch and dinner because I won't have time to really get it. So just updating you on my reading. Watch out, page 12 of Shadow and Bone. Whoa. I'm like debating whether I'm gonna like not touch it for a little bit because I'm really enjoying this so far. And that would be page 42 of Aqua, and we just had like the summer solstice and she just owned Ianth. I don't know if that's how you say your name, but that's how I'm saying it. And I'm like, boom! Also Jurian, I'm just like so confused how and why he's like what part he's playing, because he's just a human. Why do we need him? We don't need him. Also, did the queens end up getting turned into fae, or did they have to wait for the like cauldron to re-get its power? Didn't really say. But yeah, vengeance is coming, guys. Vengeance is coming. 10:53 on the 17th, and I actually like slept at a normal time. Bye. I have food, so I'm a friend now. So I got up at about like 9, maybe earlier. I don't know. So I've just been on the couch. I'm like feeling kind of gross because like cramping, period's fun. But I have been reading both me books. I was kind of starting to nod off, so I'm like, okay, finally time to eat something, and maybe I'll watch some zombies. I'm going to watch some Fear the Walking Dead, and maybe the new one as well, for Walking Dead. So I haven't made as much progress with this one. I'm on page 79, but I'm enjoying it. I'm liking all her like well-laid plans. She's manipulating it from the inside, but really subtly. But I think someone's gonna realize soon. Also, I love that Alice is like, yeah, girl, you do what you gotta do. You just leave me and my nephews out of it. And she's like, yeah, no worries. And then Shadow and Bone. I'm on page 78 as well. What? Well, 78, 79 is the same on both. Synchronicity. What? So yeah, not too far in, but like I got a pretty good flow going with this, so that's cool. So we found out she's a Grisha, and she got to the palace, and they got all attacked and stuff. And like I know there's a lot of talk about people like, oh, the Darkling, and I'm like, I'm already seeing budding love starting to happen. So like I'm not too mad at this point, but I'm sure he's gonna do some mean things. It's gonna be like, oh, questionable motives. But yeah, I want to know more about these powers and these Grisha people. I need to eat. Bye. It's about midnight. I'm probably gonna read a little bit and then go to bed. But just as you know, page 78 still of Shadow and Bone, and page 109 for Akamath. So a bit more of Akamath, and then maybe tomorrow a bit more of Shadow and Bone. We'll still see. Okay, it is the 18th at about 11 PM. I'll be going to bed shortly because I have work in the morn on a Saturday. How fun. So I've made some progress with both books. 104 of Shadow and Bone and 158 of Akamath. No, Aqua. That's right, I'm on the last one. I think I forgot to talk about it before, but like, damn, that scene with Ianth, and she just like, that was so good. She's like, you will never touch anyone without their consent again. She like made her bash her hand, and I was like, she had it coming, right? Also, I'm so glad those like most likely incestuous siblings are dead. Fuck them. But she got played and they took her powers. Also, a few days. It was like a week until they came back. What? Also, Elaine. Makes me so sad. Like, I get it's an adjustment, but that they don't even want to try, it makes me sad. And that better change. Especially because I think Nest is going to be powerful and we might need it for this war. Also, it's in the other room, but I picked up A Court of Frost and Starlight, so I can read it when I'm done with this. I might not read it this month just because I do have so much already planned for my TBR that I might just leave that. Especially because I know there's a wait till the next continuation. I'm not really sure what direction that's going in, and I couldn't really find any recent news about it, but I know Sarah J Maas is working on a new Faye book, which I honestly, if she just keeps writing about Faye, I'm happy. I'll keep reading them. If we do get some crossover, that would be really cool though. I'd be down. Like, it'd be a bit cheesy, but like, I'd be down. I like cheese a lot. Both literal and figurative cheese is my favourite. Okay, yes. Good night. Hi, it's the 19th at about 7 p.m. Look, I haven't read much today. I had work. I didn't have time to update you in the morning because I had to skedaddle. But yeah, so I had work, went and chilled with my new colleague. She's super cool. And so I did manage to read like a few pages, but like I just didn't have the time / was tired, brain didn't work. So that means page 176, and this one hasn't changed. I have rehearsal tomorrow, so even though it's not early in the morning, I don't want to have a super late night. So I'll probably read a bit, but I also want to do some watching. I still have a lot of musicals I haven't watched yet, including 42nd Street, which I'm actually borrowing from my drama school, so I might make that a priority. It's just hard because some of them are not that engaging to me because they are so old, but the gems make it worth it. And even the ones that I find very tedious tend to have good moments in them or a good song in them. So I'm gonna hunt down some gems, get my repertoire going. Okay, hello, it is the 20th, Sunday at about 5:30, 6 p.m. So I've just come back from rehearsal and sat down. I've been reading a bit of both books and something fun with Shadow and Bone. So it turns out Russian and Croatian are like ridiculously similar. We share a lot of words. Or like the words are the same but slightly different. And like straight up, I understand what's going on here. It's like, yeah, ne brinite, like, don't worry. To će biti zabavno, which like Zabava is like kind of like a party, so I'm like, that makes sense. I don't know all the Croatian words anyway, but I'm just kind of like, I see. I just feel smug because I didn't need the translation. So yeah, that makes me page 120 of Shadow and Bone, which looks a lot more impressive in a shorter book. As for Akawar, I'm on 294, I think. Yeah, 294, so that's like half-ish, not quite. It was kind of sad that he had to make that deal and hurt more about Viralis. Is that the right word? My brain doesn't work. Which, like, I understand the hurt, but at the same time I'm like, girl, we gotta do what we gotta do to win the war, even if that means working with shit people. Okay, so it's the 20th / 21st. It's past midnight because that's just my life right now. I don't go to bed at a normal time. And so I'm just going to update you because I finally updated my spreadsheet for the first time in a few days. So that's cool. So I'm on page 332 of Akawar, which is just under halfway. As for Shadow and Bone, I'm on page 140 of 308. So again, like half-ish. And yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to pick up after I finish these bad boys. Like, I know I said, like, my main goal was, like, Nevernight series and a Court of Thorns and Roses series, but at the same time, like, I feel like God's Grave's going to be another time-consuming thing that I want to savour, so I'll probably leave that. And, like, I don't know, I always have high expectations for readathons. This one isn't going as well as the last one, let alone just, like, general reading month. This one's been, like, kind of slow, but I've been enjoying what I'm reading, which is really good. Also, I think after this month is over, or even I might just like add some new things in there, I just need to read some contemporary because I've just been reading like a lot of like intense epic fantasy, which I love, but like I think I just need to like break it up a bit. I need a palate cleanser, if you will. So I've finished 3 books in total so far. I think I can make it to 6.